This is Good Morning San Diego.
Well, the rise of rhetoric on both sides of the Israel-Hamas conflict continues to rise, but many are feeling that anti-Israel protests are becoming anti-Semitic hate speech. Former San Diego County Board of Education member Mark Powell feels schools need to be teaching the difference, and he joins us now to explain. Mark, good to see you. Good morning.
Thanks for having me, Jason.
We want to start with you were just telling me about a phone call, and I think it's a great place to start the interview here.
Well, I received a phone call from a parent whose daughter attends school at a middle school here in San Diego County, and she was targeted as being Jewish, and the students just unloaded on her a bunch of anti-Semitic rhetoric, things that were serious enough to have law enforcement involved, threats on social media, threats in school, so much so that the anxiety and stress on this kid made her not want to go to school anymore. So we do have anti-Semitism currently going on in school, and this dates back for a long time. I mean, you'll see swastikas painted on buildings, you'll find them in books, and what I believe is that students don't really understand what a swastika is, what anti-Semitism is. They have no concept of the state of Israel. The picture is being painted as Israel is a settler colony, a racist state, and they're displacing people within the country. But because Israel is a Jewish state, they equate the politics of Israel with being Jewish, hence the anti-Semitic rhetoric that you're seeing and the rise of it through social media.
Do we know if the kids who are speaking these threats to her, are they being held accountable? Is anything being done in the school?
Yes, there's current investigations. Now, remember, for it to elevate to a hate crime, it has to be a crime, but they also have to throw in whether it's against their race, religion, sexual orientation. And so when you have a crime and they say, we're going to put you in an oven, you Jew, that becomes a hate crime because they added the word Jew on it. If somebody says, we're going to beat you up, and just makes that threat without that other addition on there, it does not become a hate crime. So these are being investigated as hate crimes.
It's been a long time since I was in elementary, junior high school. Are they still teaching about the Holocaust in schools these days? Because I know some schools, they're not even teaching about September 11th, and that's wrong. They should be teaching kids this.
So the school districts now have an opportunity through a newly adopted ethnic studies curriculum, and San Diego Unified already teaches ethnic studies. Now they have an opportunity to teach about the history of the Jewish people. They have an opportunity to teach about the history of Israel. They also have the opportunity to teach about the Palestinian history. So you have to have both sides. But because they don't do that, students are getting their information from TikTok. They go to TikTok University, and TikTok, if you look at the algorithms, 54% of the TikToks to one TikTok for Israel are anti-Israeli. So anti-Israeli are being equated to anti-Semitic or anti-Jewish, and that's why you're seeing this rise of anti-Semitism on college campuses. You remember the picture of kids, they're locked in a kitchen or a library at a college with a bunch of students trying to break in. They're actually really in fear. So in order to curb the rise of anti-Semitism, school districts really need to start teaching about this. They need teacher training on anti-Semitism and on the establishment of the state of Israel from a true historic standpoint.
Is there a plan to do that moving forward?
There is a plan. It's in the ethnic studies curriculum, but you have to get the teachers to teach it. Now, they haven't been teaching it because that's why we see this social disease of anti-Semitism on the rise. But if they do take this opportunity to provide additional teacher training and take this opportunity to teach students about anti-Semitism, they then become the source of the information, not TikTok University.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to be in touch with you about this, definitely. Okay. It's going to be it's a very important topic, and let's see if they take action moving forward. And I think it's only fair that teach both sides.
Teach both sides. teach it properly, and then let the students decide on where they want to lean. But don't let social media be the teacher of our young people. And I know it's a tall call for schools, but that's what they have to do, because if not, we're going to just see this anti-Semitism hopefully not get out of control, but right now it is out of control.
All right, Mark Powell, thanks for your time, Mark.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.